Paula, you wanna go outside? You wanna go outside? You go potty?
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but...
So beautiful.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another trailer chapter and the continuation of our journey away from the East Coast and down to Texas. I'm sitting in the back room of our travel trailer right now because the AC is running full blast, and I'm hoping that back here you'll be able to hear everything well enough. We've been spending the last 4 days with my family. We went hiking, we celebrated my little brother's 13th birthday, and we just got to spend some quality time with everyone, which was really, really wonderful. Obviously, I didn't want to film any of that stuff. I just wanted to be able to enjoy it with my family and kind of be present and everything. But we're going to pick it up today. We're going to hit the road. We're going to take our trip down to Texas in 3 days if everything goes according to plan. And so I'm going to show you guys what that is like. I figured a few things out in this travel trailer since my last video, kind of organizationally wise, and we have a washer and dryer hooked up now. There's actually laundry in it because we did a load last night, and I'm so happy we have this thing. A huge, huge shout out to my dad and Stuart for putting that together and everything, because now we are able to do laundry. It was a bit of a project doing the plumbing and everything, getting everything set up, but they got it all hooked up. We ran everything in through the shower. I'll let Stuart talk about it at some point because, to be honest, I wasn't here for any of it. Stuart just shut off the AC. I kept to the side for a lot of that because I didn't want to be involved. Plumbing is not my forte, but now we have that ability, so that's pretty cool. And there are a few other things besides that. This is like the biggest deal that I'm most excited about. But today, this morning, we just have a few things that we need to do to get ready to leave. Stuart already has his truck hooked up to the trailer. We already dumped our tanks last night and kind of got things ready to go, so it's mostly just a matter of getting ourselves going and doing a few last minute little things here and there, and then we'll be ready to go. It's about 6:30 right now, and I think we're hoping to drive around 6 to 7 hours today. We've been taking it in short little spurts so that we don't wear ourselves out. Since we can stop anywhere, we don't really have to wear ourselves out too much, which is really, really cool. So far, everything is going really, really well. I absolutely love our little home. I love everything that we've done. I feel like it's come together really, really well, and I'm looking forward to reaching our final destination and getting our lives set up and everything. So, that in mind, welcome, and let's get to it. Pretty much have everything packed up and ready to go. We just pulled our leveling chocks. I'll go walk around to the side here and see what Stuart's doing. What can I help with?
Silly stuff like that. About to put the water hose up, filter off of it.
You ready for an adventure? Yeah, buddy. Where you go? See, I don't know about this whole vehicle thing.
Stuart just called me. We are somewhere in Kentucky going up and down a lot of hills, and we've been passing signs for different national parks and stuff because there's a lot in Kentucky. And he's like, hey, do you want to go to Mammoth Cave National Park? And I was like, do you? And he was like, well, I don't know, it's right on our route though. So we are going to take our lunch at Mammoth Cave National Park, which I've never been there. I know my family has. So anyway, that's kind of cool. So we got to the Mammoth State Park. We left the trailer and the truck parked somewhere else because there's no room in this park for us. It's packed full of people. We struggled even to find a parking lot for my truck and the tiny trailer. So Stuart is working that out now. We're at the visitor center. We're gonna try to get some information and figure out, like, we want to go look at like one thing, go see one thing, because we don't have a ton of time, but we wanted to make the trip worth our while. Obviously Paulo's back there losing his mind because Stuart's outside and he's not with him. It is just tons of people, tons and tons of people.
Swampy. We're just trying to travel and we wanted to see a national park and it's swampy. I mean, we're in jeans and boots and jeans and flip-flops. We are ill prepared. The only one here that's ready to go is the dog. Here we sit.
Back in the air conditioning, where it feels incredible. This is probably a really, really cool, awesome state national park if you have the time and the ability to like go explore all the caves and actually, because that's obviously what it's known for. It's not known for like the hiking trails and everything, even though they have a ton. And we just walked like a 1.5 mile loop just to kind of check some things out. We stood at the entrance of a cave, but we couldn't go in because we have that guy with us, which you can't really see, but he's back there catching his breath.
I love caves. We're gonna have to come back, and I want to go to Carlsbad Caverns again. But right now we're on a road trip and just trying to see a couple things that are very quick detours, and we can't spend too much time anywhere, or then we won't make progress.
The only thing now, we kind of hit a little bit of a hiccup because Stuart had cracked his phone once a while ago, but it was just like a small crack. Well, earlier when we were in the trailer making lunch, he dropped it on its face, and it has a crack like clean across it. And now, whenever he tries to turn it on, you just got this screen going on.
Death.
So he can like answer phone calls and like text people back from his truck and stuff if he's hooked up to his truck, but other than that, like, he can't access our navigation. And we were using Copilot, so we're gonna see if I can download Copilot and log on to his account through my phone on the app, and he's gonna be following me because
it's Saturday afternoon, not worth trying to get somewhere to fix it, and we're in a very unfamiliar area.
kind of the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I think we just need to get where we're going, or a lot closer.
So we're gonna get back on the road and try to cover some more ground today, and we'll
just don't
see
leave
what
me.
happens. I would never. So we are somewhere in BFE, Tennessee right now, and it's absolutely gorgeous. From the clips you've seen, I've tried to kind of show how beautiful the drive has been. But because of the fact that it's about 94, 95, mid-90s, we decided that instead of boondocking somewhere, because we don't have a generator and a way to power electrical systems inside this travel trailer,
And we're not going to be doing that often enough to justify buying one.
we decided to spring for a park tonight. So we are stopped at this super cute RV park called Parker's Crossroad RV Park and Campground.
It's halfway between Nashville and Memphis, literally the crossroads of those two. And it's like not a destination, but it's like a known stopping area. There's a lot of hotels, stuff like that.
Yeah, we're about 100 miles outside of Memphis, I think. So, anyway, it is 84 degrees in here right now. It was 94, 91. So I'm gonna go outside because it's actually a little bit more comfortable out there because there's actually more moving air. And anyway, I want to show you guys where we're at.
These nice little sites are level front to back. You just pull through, and then we just took some side-to-side level, rolled up on our ramps. They work really well. No like jacking up, worrying about trying to get on blocks on gravel that crack. And we're just gonna have a basic setup, electric and water. Not really putting down any stabilizers. We're gonna be leaving in the morning, whatever time. I mean, we made a lot of ground today. We don't have to wake up early. That's nice. We left early enough.
And even with our, what was that, 2.5 hour detour at Mammoth National Park, we still managed to cover a lot of ground, so that's really good. And another silver lining that I'm excited about was that I was anticipating like taking a GI shower tonight and then like laying out somewhere and trying to stay cool, but we have air conditioning because we decided to stop, and they have bathhouses here that the guy that's like the maintenance worker told us are like impeccably clean. He cleans them himself, and he said he cares about that kind of thing. So honestly, I'm probably gonna use those tonight and just use as much water as I want because I don't have to worry about filling up our tank or anything like that. And it'll be kind of cool to be able to do that.
We made so much ground today that we're gonna, obviously you'll see this after we've already done it, but we're gonna reassess on if we can push through and make it in just one day, because we made up a lot of ground. Instead of making up 2 days, or making it a 2 more day drive, we may end up calling our campground in Texas, seeing if we can come a day early. We'll figure it out.
It's so funny because we pulled up and got out, and Stuart locked his truck so it made like the beep sound, and the maintenance guy that was out like doing whatever laughed at us, and he was like, "You must be from a high-risk area." And he was like, "You guys lock your trucks." He's like, "We don't lock our vehicles around here. We just leave them with the keys inside." I was like, wow.
That sounds like Gitmo.
We're gonna settle in and enjoy the rest of our night and make some food and kick back and take showers and just enjoy the evening and enjoy where we're at on the road.
Yep. Anybody notice that she's wearing a Bombers baseball cap and I'm wearing a shirt?
Brazos Valley represent. a great way to spend a night, and it definitely beat trying to boondock in a parking lot in 90-degree weather.
It beats hotels too.
Definitely.
Sleeping in your own bed.
So this was awesome, and now we're gonna try to get to Texas today, and if that doesn't happen, we'll just stop somewhere else. Stuart's phone just randomly started working last night. The screen is still cracked, but he went to check the time and he turned it on and the screen just lit up and everything was perfectly normal. So fingers crossed that that holds out, because that would be a major help for us today. But all that we have left to do is unhook from electric and pull the chocks, and away we'll go. You ready to go, Apollo? You ready to go on a ride? Huh? We will see if we can make it to Texas today. I think with stops and everything, Stuart said it would be like a 9-hour drive, which is a few hours over what we've tried to keep our max hours on the road at. But I mean, at this point, if it means getting to our final destination and being able to like get settled in and everything, why wouldn't we do that? Like, we're so close. But we'll see how it goes. Oh my gosh, you guys, we made it! We made it!
So there are probably going to be many more videos in this exact same setting, because we're here.
We made it. We made it last night. We made it a day earlier than we had originally planned on, which honestly felt really good. It feels good to know that we're where we are going to be now for the foreseeable future, and that we can start to think about what our life is going to look like here and everything. The drive yesterday went really pretty smoothly. We didn't have any hiccups. Now here we are in Nacogdoches, Texas. It's just crazy to me. Like, I don't think the whole time that we've been doing this thing, from the second that we got the travel trailer till now, the entire focus has been on getting the travel trailer ready, making repairs, getting it fixed up and, you know, situated the way we want it, getting all of the equipment and everything that we need, then hitting the road, getting from point A to point B. I don't think that it's actually settled in the fact that we are doing something so unconventional. I don't, like, something so huge and outside the realm of anything either of us have ever done before. And I don't think it hit me until we got here and I was like, whoa.
Well, it's multifaceted. We, one, moved across the country. Two, chose an unorthodox, in a way, lifestyle. Three, we both technically don't have jobs. They're not full-time jobs.
Not yet.
So all of those things combined at the same time. Try and do that. Quit your job, move across the country.
Buy a travel trailer.
Buy a travel trailer, and don't go to a house with a plan. Just know where you're going. That's it. That's all we did.
Pick a spot on the map and move there. And you know, I always thought, like, it's so crazy because, you know, in the years leading up to this, I always thought, like, oh wow, it's so cool that people can do that. It's so crazy. Like, I would love to be able to do something like that, but I'd be too afraid. And now here we are doing it, and it's like, whoops.
Yeah.
We really just kind of stumbled into it.
Kind of late to get cold feet. I don't think there've really been any, there's obviously been hiccups, but there's been high points too. There hasn't been any signs that I've seen that would make me think that this was a bad decision.
There's no doubt in my mind that we're doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Because when you're doing the right thing and you're on the path that you're supposed to be on, things fall into place in front of you as you go along, and you end up right where you are exactly where you are supposed to be. And that's really beautiful and feels really good. So even though we don't necessarily know like where we're gonna work or anything like that, like we do kind of have a plan at least, and we know what we're about here and what we're trying to accomplish. And so I have no doubt that the rest will fall into place naturally as it's meant to.
Yeah, we've done a lot of planning and we've done a lot of executing. We just need to continue that path going forward.
There will be more to come. I am enjoying sharing this whole journey on YouTube, on my channel, and I think that you guys are enjoying watching it. I've already seen a couple of people start out on their full-time RV journey, and they've told me that what we're doing inspired them to try it for themselves. I think it's a kind of alternative lifestyle that is growing in popularity because more and more people of our generation and even the generation before are wanting the freedom that comes with it. So I am going to continue to share that. Stuart asked me last night, like, so when are you going to be ready to start doing stuff? Like, how long do you need to decompress? And I think it's just going to be a matter of slowly kind of putting out feelers and getting our feet under us and kind of just making a plan as we go along. But I mean, now that I don't have to worry about packing up and leaving in 4 days, we can start to think about like, okay, how do we want things to be set up in the travel trailer, organizational things that have bugged me this whole time. I can start to try to figure out ways to fix them. Just kind of spreading out and getting comfortable where we are for the time being, and then just kind of going from there. So that is it for this travel vlog. We'll wrap it up here, and whenever I decide to come up with a plan for something to share, I'll film that video and you guys will see it. So please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe so you'll know whenever those future travel trailer chapters come out. And
she does other stuff in the meantime, some of y'all might
I have my other projects as well that I'm going to be continuing on. I was in the middle of a really major one, starting a really major one when all of this kicked off, so I'm still going to be continuing with that. Leave a comment if you want to, share this video, all that good stuff.
If you got any tips going forward for us, let us know.
And thank you for being here for this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully we'll see you for the next one, whenever and wherever that may be. Bye!